Joining me now from our Dunedin studios to talk more on this is Professor Robert Patman from Otago University. Thanks for joining us, Robert.
Good morning, Mike.
Well, let's take a look at President Barack Obama. This is a very delicate balancing act that he needs to do here, isn't it? And what do you make of it so far?
Well, it is. He tried to play down expectations when he arrived by saying that he was here to listen. And indeed, one of the two key things have emerged so far. That is that, first of all, he has said that America will always be there for Israel and that the strategic relationship had never been closer. And secondly, he made an interesting speech in which he addressed 600 young people in Jerusalem at a conference centre, and he reiterated one of the themes of his first term, which was that Israel's security essentially lay in the establishment of a two-state solution in which Palestinians' desire for self-determination was recognised. And he said that Israel is at a crossroads and it must, in order to avoid slipping into international isolation, it must grasp the opportunity opened up by the changes in the Arab world to engage in a dialogue with its most immediate neighbour, the Palestinians. And of course, at the moment, the Israelis are occupying the West Bank, where the Palestinians are located.
So what do you think the Israelis have taken from this?
Well, I think, generally speaking, Mr. Obama's been very well received in Israel. And I think, personally, this is part of a strategy by the Obama administration to relaunch a major peace initiative in the Middle East. Obama sees many of the problems of the region as having links with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He sees it central, with spin-offs such as terrorism and also Iran's posturing in the region. And he believes that one way of cutting off the ring space for all these problems is to finally get the Palestinians a state. He also, I think, believes quite passionately that it's very much in Israel's own interest to accelerate towards this position rather than putting off dealing with the problem.
OK, Robert, but what about the Arab nations? How do you think they perceive this visit and what Obama's been saying?
Well, I think it's been coolly received. Remember that when Mr. Obama first came into office in 2009, there was great expectations. Mr. Obama went to Cairo and said that he was against Israeli settlements in the West Bank, and he urged Israel to stop them. On this visit, he's moved back from that position. He expressed his opposition to Israeli settlements, but he did not say that their stoppage should be a precondition to the beginning of talks.